This is Alex, and you are in the last writing assignment for Askademic's intermediate writing course. I am so proud of you for making it this far. This is awesome. And today we're doing a writing assignment that's a little creative. I think it's going to be a good test of what we've learned so far up to this point. So with that in mind, let's take a look. The writing exercise for this lesson. All right, here's how it's going to go. I want you to write at least 200 words about one of the following ideas, okay? Just one. You don't have to do all of them, just pick one. So first option, you and your friends are asked to explore a new planet. So what would that look like? What is your journey? Who lives on the planet? What does it look like? Okay, this would be a great chance to use some of those linking words, some of those new vocabulary words we discussed, all kinds of options there. Okay. Option number 2. This one's a little bit more everyday, but could still be fun. Write about something you don't want to do. Okay? Simple enough, but I think it could be a good challenge. I think this one particularly has a lot of options to talk about the conditional tense. So you don't want to do something, but what happens if you don't do it? If you decided not to do it? Okay, what are the consequences? Could be an interesting way of trying that. All right. And number 3, I love this prompt. I think it's so much fun. I think this is by far the most creative. This is good for anybody who just wants a really great challenge. Okay. What is behind the closed door? Why is it closed? Spooky. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. I'm so frightened. Remember that word? Anyways, now, I know that some of you are going to be really challenged already, just writing and just getting these ideas down, just satisfying this prompt. And so that's okay. If that's the situation that you're in, don't worry about it, just write, okay? Some of you might be in a situation where you can challenge yourself a little bit more. So, if you want a challenge, here's a little bonus, okay? So down here, bonus challenge. Use at least 5 of the words from the following list, okay? And look up anything that you don't know. So some of these words might be a little bit strange, might be a little bit different, but you can use them, okay? So we have umbrella, mystery, book, pay, seed, witch, boat, sunshine, education, sweater, bubble, outside, deep, restaurant, gas, question, gift, cabin, and temple. Okay, so that's a nice challenge there. Makes you creative, makes you try to stretch for some of those different ways to say something, stretching you to find out, how to really use different kinds of expression like we've been talking about in order to work in these different words. Okay? So, feel free to pause the video, take some time to write, and come back here and we can talk about the last part of this writing activity. Okay, you back? Let's take a look. So after you write your review, as we talked about before, I want you to wait a while. Okay, wait at least, wait at least a couple hours, if not a day. Okay, and then read your review out loud to yourself. As we talked about before, that might sound strange, but it's going to help to spot those errors, those strange sentences, things like that that we would ignore otherwise. Okay? As we talked about before, mark any sentences that have mistakes or anything that sounds unnatural. Then most importantly, I want you to take a few minutes to rewrite these sentences and to try to make them sound more natural. Try to correct any mistakes that you saw here. Okay? So that's the last part. Take some time, give it a try, and make sure it's up to the best of your ability. Okay? I'll see you in the next video for our closing section. Great job getting this far. Keep going.